Shit, Tundra crew, look at my new mixing board. Super dope. But that's not the point of this video. Just want to let y'all know the audio from the computer got messed up in this episode. Yeah, so you'll see us being quiet for chunks of time throughout it, or hear us if you're listening. And yeah, I think I got it fixed for the next couple, so you guys won't have to worry about that anymore. But yeah, hope you enjoy. God, look at that shit.
You ready?
Bomba clot. Big bomba clot. I'm ready. We're live.
Today's
We're not-
guest, we got
Wait, we're recording?
Devon Pope once again. Everyone give it a round of applause.
What is
How
that
we
in?
doing, everybody?
So we're going to start off with a beer here. You got to try it out. Give us the crack.
Oh, fuck. All right, here we go.
And happy St. Patty's Day, too. We're recording this here on the beautiful 17th.
Your first drink's got to be halfway, too.
Half goal, fuck.
That's the way she goes. I didn't even realize it was St. Patty's Day today. Until, like,
I don't follow holidays.
yeah, I forget about them all the time.
It's not a bad beer.
What do you think?
It's not bad.
Give us a little description here. What are you tasting?
Um,
Wheat water?
Yeah, kind of.
Really?
I'll be honest. It's a little
Fuck.
bit like some wheat water. Hold on.
I feel like this
water.
one's not the wheat water.
It all
Yeah.
tastes like it to me.
So, like, it's got the word citrus in the name, and I would expect it to be a little more citrusy, but it tastes a lot like watered down Corona almost.
You know, I was just thinking that this tastes a lot more like a fruity drink to me this time.
You know what I
Last
think
time it
happened?
tasted more like beer. What?
I think this was in the storage. It was probably warm, and then they
Got
got it
skunked?
cold, and it skunked it, because I'm tasting it, too.
Yeah.
It's leaving a bad aftertaste.
Yeah.
I'm not
going
gonna
to
lie.
different at the brewery. Like fresh
Yeah,
from the
that's
source.
tap.
Right.
Tap's just better in general, no matter what.
Yeah,
What was that one that I
absolutely.
liked there? I think it was the one with the cat on it or something. One of their fruitier ones. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
don't know.
a beer drinker.
So how's life going then?
Life's all right. My wife broke her leg, both bones in her shin, slipping on some ice on a sidewalk.
So like a whole ass double compound fracture, full on.
Did she like snap, or was it like from?
It was a spiral break. So like one of the bones broke down by her ankle, and then one broke just below her knee.
Jeez.
cast?
She's in a boot right now.
The dreaded boot.
Yeah, my guess is that once it's a little more healed and stable, they'll probably put it in a cast, if I had to guess. But I'm not sure. She's got an appointment coming up this week or next week on Tuesday, so we'll find out then.
Yeah, I think it was 2 winters ago. I took my dog out, and he pulled me on just the right patch of ice, slipped, and broke my fucking foot. And they couldn't give me a cast for some fucking reason, so they gave me a boot, and I just had to wear that 24/7.
Yeah,
Not to
that shit
mention the
sucked.
time you fucking flew off the mini bike and fucked up your back.
Yeah,
Hit the
broke
railroad
the
track.
back.
nice.
But surprised I didn't die that day, honestly.
I had a good little spill with my back once on the stairs right in front of Central there. That wasn't a good time. I remember just walking all hunched over for blocks.
Yeah, fuck that. I feel like falling down stairs is one of the worst ways to fall.
Yeah, I felt like I was fine for a second, but once the adrenaline wore off, I couldn't even stand up straight. I had to
Right.
go into the emergency room and tell them, like, I need something. I'm not walking out of here.
Right.
I ended up eating the whole codeine script like it was fucking candy.
Jeez.
I went to go see Kung Fu Panda 3 with this guy and fucking passed out so
Just
hard.
blitzed.
I was so fucked up.
Jeez.
I was lit out of my mind.
So how's the
my
streaming
God.
going?
I've kind of been taking a break from it because I've been working nights. So I'm usually sleeping during the day. But construction starts back up here in like 2 months. So I'll be going back to like a morning to eat, like afternoon, evening shift. And then I'll have my nights that I'll be able to record before it gets too late.
Doing concrete work?
I was going to say, not to get off topic here, because I want to go back to the streaming, but what do you do for construction?
Concrete. So
What do you do it for?
United Crane Excavation.
Oh, trash. Yeah. Trash.
Well, they're working on base, and I'm getting 34 an hour. I don't care.
No, yeah, base does pay more.
Base money is good money.
Yep.
I remember, I think it was 3 or 4 years ago, we were doing driveways over by Thames Court, and they just did a whole bunch of city sidewalk,
I did a lot of those.
and it took them from sun up to sun down to get it all finished and done. The next day, we got back to Thames Court to strip the forms, and they were ripping up all the sidewalk. It was like 3 blocks of sidewalk.
Love that.
I know that foreman got fired. That's a lot of money in concrete.
I had something like that happen. I almost wonder if this is the story. Like, I wonder if you watched this happen. So, one of the foremen of the other crews that I didn't work on, his name was Dewey. Really cool dude.
I know Dewey.
You know Dewey?
Yeah.
Works for,
United Grain.
does he now?
Yeah. He's
Well,
over
he
at
bald
United
head?
Grain. Yeah.
Oh, man, yeah. He used to work for Affinity, I think.
Okay.
But, one time he poured a fucking sidewalk, whole ass in, like, the wrong spot. Like, tore it out and poured a new one. And, like, or, no, he tore out the wrong sidewalk. And someone had to call one of the Affinity, like, the number on one of the Affinity trailers and be like, hey, why the fuck are you tearing out my sidewalk? And then there's a whole fucking kerfuffle ensued. We had to, like, re-pour that in, like, an afternoon just to, like, make the guy happy. It was a whole fucking...
Jeez.
I'm bad at explaining the story right now, but
Nah, you're good.
a whole fucking block of city sidewalk had to get re-poured. That
sounds ass.
Yeah, no, I'm talking 2 blocks, both sides of the road.
jeez, yeah, different
Yeah.
instance for sure.
I mean, one of the craziest tear outs I've ever seen.
I'll say Dewey though, he tore that out with such precision with the skid steer. I've never seen anyone do it before or since.
Right.
That man's a fucking operator. Like, he tore it out. It was the wrong one. He shouldn't have tore it out. But he did it with such precision, and it was so clean. It was so easy to come in and just pour it like
Right.
in the next afternoon.
What do? You a finisher, laborer?
Nah, just a laborer.
Do you want to be a finisher?
Nah.
No?
Don't care enough.
Real?
Money's
Real?
good enough as a regular laborer.
What do you get paid regularly?
Like 26, I think, 27, something like that.
Not bad.
Yeah, it's nothing too crazy, but I mean, for the work, it's not bad. The crew that I'm on is pretty lax, so
Back to your streaming. I had a question here.
We'll give you a minute.
Yeah.
Do no.
So, you're talking about how you're starting to make some money off of it. Has that significantly gone down then, since you've been taking your little break?
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, I was only getting money like every couple of months from it, because like I said, I'm not a big streamer by any means, but I generate my money off of the ads that run. Since usually I don't get a lot of people, and the people that do come, they're not really paying for subscriptions or anything. So I just kind of have my ads turned up a little bit, so that way I'm at least generating some kind of money every time that I'm streaming, even if it's to nobody. You know what I mean?
You want to shout it out?
Yeah, sure. It's twitch.tv/DevoRL. That's DVORL.
I won't lie. I tuned in once and seen you do some crazy shit in Rocket League.
Yeah,
I can't play that fucking game like that.
I've invested over 10 years of my life into that game, so I would hope I'd be okay in it, you know?
I got to get back into online gaming here. I keep saying it, but I just got to jump right into it, get some Wi-Fi.
Yeah, man, I just got to do it. Pull
Going
the trigger.
into that, are you more of an online gamer or a story-based gamer?
100% online.
Online.
I enjoy playing video games with my friends because I don't get to see them often. So that's kind of my way of like hanging out with my friends. A lot of my closest friends actually are my online gaming friends. I talk to them more. A lot of my friends in town, we just don't really get a chance to link up together because our schedules are off. But a lot of times my gaming friends will be on it late as fuck in the night, and Well, by the time I get off work, I'm like, there's nobody online because it's like 1, 2 in the morning. But I see a couple of my homeboys online, so we're able to run some games.
Yeah, it's been forever since I've had a chance to really even connect with people online. I used to have so many like Xbox Live friends that we were just talking about it in the car that you just one day you never know it's the last time you're gonna play with them, and then it's just gone forever.
Right. Yeah.
See, I started like a cult type thing on Xbox. I ended up having like 10 to 12 people switch their names to like my username at the end, and then just something that they wanted, one word.
You mean a clan?
A cult clan, yeah.
A cult. It was a cult.
You just wanted to avoid the word clan in this day and
Whoa.
age.
They spread the good word, and they ended up getting some people to switch over, but eventually that fucking crashed.
Clan with the C, soft C, not a hard K.
Yeah. Are you racist?
I just had to clarify, buddy. I was helping you out.
I think you see color.
You think so? That's terrible of you to say. I don't appreciate it.
Anyways,
Man.
one of the guys that was on there, we used to play like every single day Rainbow Six Siege. That game went to fucking shit. But we stopped playing because our work schedules changed. But fuck, I still Snapchat him, say what's up. I don't know. You really do find some of your best friends online.
Right. I had the pleasure of getting 3 of my closest online gaming friends to come out here for my birthday. One drove from Alabama, one drove from Tennessee, and then one actually lives in Minnesota, like 4.5 hours away.
Fucking A.
Not bad.
That's crazy.
One of
IRL
them-
meetups.
Yeah. One of them, the one from Tennessee, he just got accepted into med school, so he's going to be going overseas to do schooling. And he decided that before he goes next month, he's going to fly up here to hang out with me again before leaving. So that's pretty cool.
Did you have any worry before meeting these people IRL that you were going to get like homie catfished and it was going to be like a 40-year-old like giant woman or something?
No, not at all. So like we all streamed. So like we would get in Discord calls, and like even now we'll have like boys night online and we'll play video games, and we'll just turn our cameras on and hang out with each other in Discord. And it's almost like we're all just hanging out in the same room.
Professional.
Do you tune into live streams often?
Sometimes. There's certain streamers that I watch, like Tim the Tatman. I enjoy when he's playing like Counter-Strike or Marvel Rivals. There's a couple Rocket League streamers that I watch, but other than that, I don't usually do. I'm more of a YouTuber, or like I'm more of a YouTube guy, so I like to watch YouTube videos, cause they're edited. It's only funny moments, you know what I mean? And it's really the only thing that I care about. So
We
Yeah.
might have to start a whole little branch off, channel of, gaming clips and such. I don't know. I know you're real into gaming. I think you could do something similar to that.
I'm a big competitive gamer. If
Big
I had
gaming
the
guy.
people, I would start doing tournaments on Marvel Rivals, but yeah.
you play on PlayStation?
Xbox.
Xbox,
But
that's
I'm
right.
going to be going to PC soon.
Okay,
We got to play sometime, man. I'm telling you.
bro, we can play tonight.
All right, bet. I
We'll
will be
play a
hopping
few
on when I
games.
get home.
We can
But,
play a few games. I got work in the morning, but we could play a few.
So yeah, what's your schedule like then? And then what's your new job?
So I work at Varsity Ice House, the sports bar and grill on Demers.
Very good place, good food.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm a cook there. I usually work nights. My schedule was I was off Mondays and Wednesdays because the Rocket League that I'm in plays Mondays and Wednesday nights, and they didn't have any morning shifts available. One of my coworkers from what it sounded like he wanted to work like today, like this Tuesday. So I was like, I mean, you can have my Tuesday shifts if you want. And then my boss took that as, okay, cool. You can start working Tuesdays, and then looked at me and was like, you can start coming in Wednesday mornings. I was like, well, that's not exactly what I was going for, but I guess that'll work. So now I work Wednesday mornings, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I work nights.
Yeah, it always sucks getting your schedule switched around abruptly like that, fucking with your plans and such?
Well, it mainly fucks with my sleep schedule because one day out of the week I gotta be up by like 7.
Yeah.
So, well, technically 8. I don't live that far from there, but it takes me a while to like wake up. So I gotta give myself some time to be annoyed with my alarms enough to the point where I'm sick of it and just get up.
I kind of miss doing concrete because when I really got into the groove of it, I was like waking up at 4:35 every morning, you know,
Right.
just without even an alarm, just the ass crack of dawn, I'd be up.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of becomes like a habit after a while.
Yeah, it's a routine for sure.
Yeah, I fucked that up after a while though.
Yeah.
I've been sleeping in.
I pretty much worked a night shift, 2 to 10:30, and then I sleep for most of the day because who wants to go to bed right when you get home from work? That's, the time you want to unwind and fucking just relax.
Yep.
And so fucking I'm up for another 2-3 hours there, and then I'll wake up like an hour to a half hour before work. Lately it's been like 10 minutes, have to get ready and get downstairs. But I contributed that to alcohol. Definitely got to start slowing down on
that'll
that.
do it.
That's fair.
Fucking, yeah, that fucks up like having to wake up and shit. Alcohol is just, it wrecks it.
Oh yeah, man. Especially waking up with your stomach all fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really susceptible to that.
Yeah, gut rot's a real bad thing.
See, I don't usually get that unless I slam a bunch of fucking teas and that sugar really gets me.
Yeah.
For me, it's just like I can't open my eyes. I don't know. It's just too hard to open my eyes, so I just lay there sleeping.
I feel that too. The Twisted Tea Lights also has a lot less sugar than the regular ones, so it helps with the gut rot.
I want to learn how to make my own twisted tea one of these days, just see if I can't homebrew
Just
my own.
get a brewery
equivalent.
kit. I was thinking about doing the same things, getting a brewery kit.
Bro, just grab an iced tea and some vodka and you're good.
I don't know if it'd be the same though. I feel like it'd be.
Definitely wouldn't.
Yeah.
It'd be more of like a Long Island, like a hard Long Island.
So, do you got anything else going on you want to promote? Any family business? Anything your family's doing, you're doing?
Nothing really. My dad hasn't been able to do much with his food business, so he's kind of taking a break on that. He just my nana moved up here and is staying with him, so he's kind of adjusting to that right now. So
Was it a food truck?
no, so he did it out of his house. So I bought him like an LLC, so that way he could get a food truck or like get approved for a loan to get a food truck. Because having an LLC is a lot more official than just being like, hey, I want to open a food truck and I'm going off of my whim. You know what I mean? So he mainly does it at his job. He'll just kind of tell people, hey, I'm making this. If you want a plate, this is how much it's going to be. And then he makes like $400 to $500 every time.
What does your dad do?
He works at Rydell's. He's like a PDQ, like assistant manager almost.
Has he always done that?
No. So he used to work at TJ Maxx for like 16 years.
Both
something
your
like that.
parents did? Because I knew your mom did.
My mom didn't work at TJ Maxx. She worked at Amazon.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I completely mixed that around then.
Yeah, no, she worked at Amazon, and then she was a like front desk clerk for a physical therapy place. And then they both started working at Rydell's, and now they still work there together.
Nice, nice.
I used to go into Rydell's all up in there and just load up on their free cookies and slushies.
Yep,
That was a nuisance.
and
Were
you
you-
still can.
Were you one of those kids that woke up around like 6 o'clock in the morning or even stayed up all night and then went to the first motel and got that free breakfast?
Oh, that was the best.
You weren't one of those kids?
You never did that?
I did a few times. I can't lie.
My dad would.
More than a
My
few.
dad would put me through a wall if I left the house without him being awake and him knowing where I was going.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That must be nice having parents that actually like give a shit.
No, my dad just barely let me do anything.
Man.
I spent a lot of the time either in the house or outside of the apartment building.
Yeah, I remember that fucking. If we wanted to hang out with Larry or anyone with you guys, it would have to be like inside your house.
Yeah. No, it had to be anywhere but my house.
Really?
Yeah, we could.
Me
we
and
barely
Sean
could
would
have-
always have to come to your guys' house because Larry couldn't come over to ours or something like that.
Oh,
I wonder
Yeah,
what
I
that
don't know.
Sean's
I
up to
don't know.
now.
yeah,
Is
that
he still kicking around?
I
around
heard
here?
he joined the military. I heard
Jeez, they're getting everybody.
his dad was in the military. So I mean, he kind of just followed that.
Man, I wonder if the draft kicks in, restrictions are gonna loosen up a little bit. They might draft little Kieran.
That's crazy.
No, I
Dude,
don't
he
think
do
it'll
a
go that
good
hard.
job.
But
Kieran
did you
is
guys
a
hear that they just
professional.
updated the draft requirements pretty much? Instead of you having to go there and do it, they do it for you.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
The second you turn 18, boom, you're signed up.
That's wild.
I was told I need to sign up for the draft before I leave high school, or it's like
It's a felony. Yeah.
and I never did it.
Well, now you just admitted to a felony on the
We'll
pod,
bleep
bro.
that.
You are okay now because you're signed up. They did it for you.
Statute of limitations. Yeah, they might have signed me up anyway.
No, they did.
Okay.
Because of the new requirements.
I think I've dodged the draft already because I think
There
they
was
only
no
draft
draft during
people-
our time.
I mean, 18 to 24 is the
No,
the
it's
cutoff.
18 to 26 now.
What?
Oh,
That's
sick!
part of the
I'm not
new
gonna
requirements.
draft it.
Fuck you. I'm
damn,
26.
Fuck y'all.
Dude,
No,
I
I'm
will
25,
run like
so-
a
Yeah, you guys sit over there and you act all scared, but look at fucking me, dude.
man.
You know,
I was talking a lot of shit, but I might go flee to Canada with fucking Danny over here if that ever happens.
I was thinking about this a little bit, and I did some research. A president can't run 3 times anymore off of the basis of a war, but a president can off of civil distress. What would cause big civil distress in America? By starting a draft. That's going to make kids start protesting. And what can he do with protest? He's already shown he can kill citizens. So that will implicate more of a civil distress and maybe a civil war, and that would give him avocation to run for a 3rd term. I think that's what he's trying to prepare for and line up.
You think if I took a few fingers off, I'd be disqualified from the draft?
No.
I got prosthetics, big dog.
Well, what are they gonna do? Send me to go fucking shoot fucking? I
They'll
shouldn't
find
say
a
that
job for
word.
you.
I almost caught
Scrub
myself.
some fucking toilets.
I almost said something very offensive, but I didn't. I caught myself. So yeah,
I think Josh is a racist.
I am not, but I have a racist brain sometimes. I'll say that.
Can you elaborate a little more?
I say some uncouth things, man. I've been raised around some fucking bigots, and I say some things that aren't so nice sometimes.
Why do you think them?
Because it's conditioning, man. It's nature versus nurture type shit. I've been around a lot of, I don't know, racy people, I guess.
Stop answering his questions.
He's
making
digging himself
you dig-
deep.
He's making
a
you
hole,
dig
man.
such a deeper hole. Just stop.
I was
answering his
waiting for you to
questions.
chime in a little. Like, holy fuck.
Man, I'm waiting
Oh
for
my
someone
God.
to dig me out here. Hey, Danny, help me.
Remember, Josh, I can't make you look any sort of way. You make yourself look how you want.
I'm not a fucking bigot. I think people can realize I got a good heart, for the most part.
Appreciate it.
Danny, can I rip your vape? I'm sweating
Fucking
over here.
disappointed these are skunked.
I'm sweating like a whore in church.
And you want this? This one's 60 milligrams of nicotine.
Hell yes,
this one's
you're a
empty.
pro.
What's that one?
I don't know, empty.
Oh fuck.
Vape break, guys.
Vape break.
Also did not buy this.
Oh, this is a good time to mention our sponsor. It's been a minute. Trozin wanted us to chime in a little bit and give them a little shout out because it's been a minute. Yeah, Trozin, the world's first nicotine infused condom. Give them a look. Give them a try.
You know, just want to be the, I guess, devil's advocate here for this Trozen company. But this is maybe their first negative review right here. I put it on. It hurt the fuck out of my dick. Shit burned.
That's how you know it's working, Danny.
I don't like
You
that.
can feel it leaching into your
You get
penile
used to it.
membranes.
Have
Should
you
I have
never,
done-
like,
is
packed
this a
before?
real-
Should I have done
You've never
the
heard of
sponsor.
Trozen?
No, is this a real fucking thing?
Yes.
should I have
this is
done
a
the
sponsor.
fucking 3 milligram?
Hold on.
You guys
No,
are bullshitting
you need
me
you need
right
to
now.
start with the sixes.
So
Jump
No,
too
hold
much.
on.
you need to just keep using it. Like I said, when you pack it in your lip, when you pack a Zyn, sometimes it'll hurt.
You're packing
when you
condoms in
first
your
start.
lip?
No, the Zyn.
No, the Zyn.
So you know when
Okay.
you pack a Zyn, when you first start chewing or whatever, it kind of hurts from you stretching your lip. Well, that's just kind of like putting it on your dick. So you just gotta keep going.
Yeah.
You know?
There's
And-
no fucking way this is real. You guys are bullshitting me, right?
It has the added benefit that now they don't explicitly say this, but I'll tell you, nicotine also works as a spermicide. I'll have you guys know. So
Kills all
yeah.
sperm.
You're not having any babies.
I wouldn't take
No.
any medical advice from these guys.
So, one thing I was thinking about as well is we used to play kickball religiously over at the apartments. I think this summer we got to get some guys together, run a game.
I'd be down.
Yeah.
I'll dust
It's
everybody.
been a minute.
I'll be in a beer league, a beer softball league this summer.
How do you join those? I was thinking about doing that.
You find a bar that has a team and see if they need people.
Sledsters? Is that your team?
No. So whatever team that my bar that I work at
It's like
joins
a
with,
job? Okay.
yeah, that's the team I would play with. I think it's
Varsity?
Johnny's.
Oh, Johnny's.
Yeah. But they sponsor everything, so like as long as you work there, you get everything for free.
Your job's not having a team? They're kind of just
Well, I think so. Like,
it's a merger.
yeah. So like last season, I didn't work there last season, but they said that they played with Johnny's team because we didn't have enough people to make our own team. We didn't have enough people that wanted to play to make our own team, so we just kind of joined another bar's team, which is weird because the owner of Varsity is also the owner of the Loft, and I'm pretty sure the Loft has a team. So I don't know
Yeah, they do.
I don't know why we wouldn't just play with them. It's probably because Johnny's is right behind Varsity, so we can just go there to drink. I don't know.
Fuck the Loft.
Yeah, I really don't like going there.
And their cop-ass security.
I don't go to the Loft anyway, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember I went there, think it was not this last Leprechaun fucking March, wherever they do.
the Loop.
Yeah, the Loop. It was the last one. So not the one they just had, but the last one. Mm-hmm. I was fucking drunk. And I was sitting there hitting my vape outside, and I came inside, and then one of my buddies goes, "Here you go, here's your cart." I grab it, put it in my pocket, and instantly, "What is that? What is that?" I was like, "It's my vape. Let me see it." Pull it out, you know. "I'm going to have to take that from you. I'm going to have to yeah, fuck you." I
Yeah,
said,
he just
and walked
wanted to
out.
keep that shit.
Yeah. Like, what?
Fucking
what?
Nazi.
And he
What does
wouldn't
he
let
think
me
he's a
in
cop?
either.
That's fucked.
Yeah.
Crust ball. You didn't let him keep it, did you?
No, I said, "Fuck you," and walked out. He was sitting next to Ethan fucking Eldy.
Oh,
That's
man.
how I knew they were both cops.
That kid's a fag. I'll say that on record. I hate that kid. Certified. Maybe I shouldn't use that word anymore.
God.
Josh, that's a fucking clip right there.
I gotta quit being so hateful with my speech.
Oh
I'm sorry.
my
I'm not a
God.
bigot.
Yeah, we're gonna have to one of these pod planning days. We're gonna have to all come over here, and we're gonna just
PC
watch
training's
videos on
coming soon.
media training YouTube
Media training
videos.
me, yeah. Man, just for the record, I love everybody.
Uh-huh.
Everybody love everybody.
You're really showing that.
He loves everybody, just not equally.
Separate but equal.
Oh God.
That's fucking terrible. I shouldn't have said that. That's not
And
my
That's another
opinion.
clip.
That is not my opinion.
Here, I'll save you here, Josh. So one thing I find myself doing a lot is my main fucking videos on YouTube is like old ancient battles. Have you ever gone into any of those?
No.
No?
Nah. So I usually watch like gaming videos because they make me laugh. But I watch YouTube Shorts quite often, and some of the videos that I watch on there that really intrigue me are like old army people or like marine people who share stories of like crazy shit that happened. I find those super interesting sometimes because some of the shit that like happens with them is just like it's not something that could just be thought of on the spot.
I'm fully with you on that.
Like
I
it's
love
way
watching those.
too in detail and like way too fucking crazy for anyone to just think of. You know what I mean?
Going on that, there's a whole list of Native American war heroes from World War II that aren't talked about. They're pretty much like off the record, but all these stories are popping up because all their relatives are starting to talk about it. And I went on YouTube to try to find some videos about it, can't find any of them. But you'll find every once in a while it'll be like a native page I'm on. They'll like post it, and it's like these awesome ass stories of what Native Americans did for the war and how if they didn't do that, a lot more people would have died. Like
Right.
there was one story where this one guy was sneaking into the Germans' camp, and he wasn't hurting or killing anyone, but he was taking shit and moving shit around and acting like a ghost. But they knew it wasn't a ghost; they knew it was a soldier, and so it made them just fall back every single time until the Americans could overrun them because they fell out of their defensive form.
Oh, you're talking about the Sioux guy that stole like 50
Was not
SS horses?
Sioux. It was a Apache.
Didn't he steal like 50 SS horses?
No, and that was a Crow warrior. He was the last war chief ever. And I don't think there'll ever be another war chief because one of the things is stealing 50 horses. Well, we don't really use fucking horses anymore.
Right.
In Vietnam, there was one that tried, but he couldn't get horses, so he stole elephants. And when he got back, they're like, nah, man, elephants don't count. Gotta be horses.
It's
Right.
fucked up, man.
Isn't that fucked up?
I think an elephant counts for at least 5 horses.
Wasn't enough.
I mean, it weighs as much as 5
50
horses.
fucking elephants? And this
Yeah,
is
that's
on
fucking
record. He
nuts.
stole 50 fucking elephants.
That's nuts because elephants are so smart. So like usually if you're trying to take them from like their quote unquote owner or like somebody that they trust that is a human, like 9 times out of 10 they'll either try to kill you or they're just not going to listen to you. So
That
it's kind of
sounds-
crazy.
I don't know. That sounds like some yarn that might have been woven by some unk with a mouthful of fry bread at the powwow. You know what I mean?
I feel like that's such a wild statement to make.
He's been making wild statements all night.
I know.
And we will not be editing these out. I sent you a clip
That wasn't
earlier
a bad one, was it?
about the second Punic War.
Yeah, so I was gonna say I forgot to copy that from my phone to my computer before, so you're gonna have to tell me what it is and I'll look it up.
All right. This is one of my favorite, my favorite battle commander. His name's Hannibal Barca. He fought for the Carthaginians. But in my opinion, this is Rome's biggest defeat. He went over to Rome from Africa. Sorry.
No, keep talking. Tell the story first.
Just look up the Battle of Cannae. Battle of Cannae short, and it'll pop up. It's with the C.
Cunha.
But
spelled though.
I think.
Wouldn't it be AI if it was kunai?
Oh yeah.
Anyways, he came from Africa with a limited amount of troops. Yep, that one right there.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
But he did what the Romans never expected. They expected him to come by sea, and at that time Rome was like the masters of the sea pretty much. No other empire matched them. Carthia was almost there, but he went through the Alps, which was never done before, and he brought all these fucking war elephants and all this other shit with him, and he just pretty much rained hell with no support from his country in Italy. And this is one of his battles here, and this just shows how patience and understanding your environment can lead to a great win and a horrible defeat for your enemy.
Didn't most of his elephants die in the pass?
Oh, they found out how to kill those motherfuckers.
I remember learning about this
They
in
all pretty
school.
much died. Wait, died on the walk there?
Yeah, in the Alps. A lot
Yeah,
of
he
them
lost
died.
75% elephants.
Yeah.
Now ready?
Yep.
I have heard about this.
Fucking.
All right,
loud.
pause it quick.
Just getting fucked by elephants out of nowhere.
Pause
That's
it.
wild.
So on the two ends, those are going to be the cavalry. His whole plan was shoot his cavalry out, create a dust storm because the wind was blowing towards the Romans so that they would get blinded. And he put 2 fucking units of infantry to the sides, his best men, knowing that hopefully that they'll come in. But anyways, fucking the weakest men are that arch right there. So all Rome sees is the archers and that little fucking group of fucking just shit men pretty much. But the cavalry takes a big fucking part towards the end. Go ahead. A big problem with cavalry during this time too is after they fucking won their battle, they would go off and loot and get their own treasure. And so you needed to have like a good leash on them so that they would come back and help you instead of keep trying to chase and loot.
I mean, put yourself in their shoes. You got a horse at your feet.
No,
you
yeah,
know?
that's why it happened all the time. But the fact that Hannibal could get these, like, these are tribesmen in Italy. These aren't even his own people. These are people that hated Rome, and so they're helping him.
I'd be like, fuck these assholes. I got a horse.
His whole center's falling
Let them
right
stab
into the
each
trap. And that shows, like, the dust that would have been seen. Then all the cavalry that won the battle came back and fucked them up. And they slaughtered all of those men.
Damn.
Fuck a Teutoburg forest where they just got misled. They got fucked up with thinking they were going to win because they had mass numbers.
They got fully frame mogged.
Yeah, no, I'm a big history fucking nerd, especially when it comes to battles.
Hell yeah.
Josh, where is your notebook?
I got her here.
Let's check it out.
I have brought the incorrect notebook with not the right notes in it. I didn't want to say anything.
I can share my notebook if you'd like.
Oh,
Let's get some
Danny's
notes from
showing his
Danny.
homework. Okay, big
Do you want to
cool
hear?
guy.
Do you want to? I can give you a rundown of everything that's in this notebook if you'd
Can't
like.
hear you.
You can't hear me? Oh. Can you hear me now?
I can. Fuck, I almost thought we lost it all again.
No, it's all good. I turned it down because that fucking
That video
it was loud as
fuck.
fuck.
Yeah, it was.
Okay, so first page of this notebook, ring out me colon mix notes, everything X'd off. And then this is from the last episode. Chloe was writing me notes. She said, "I've never had a bad trip. I might steal one shot if that's okay. For free? That's crazy. People pay.
That's cool.
right.
What the fuck?
Four.
Never felt the, in quotes, Holy Spirit,
Spear.
not spirit,
You
spirit.
wrote that?
She wrote that.
Good, I'm going to make fun of her for that tomorrow.
Was she on mushrooms?
No.
Then we
What are
have
these notes
here.
for?
She was just writing me notes like while we
So the
were
mic can
going.
pick up the voice.
This is
Let's play a little bit of your song for Devon, the one you just released.
all right here.
He finally put out his first song.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
he ready to have his fucking colon wrung out?
What kind of music is it?
Professionally.
We do like a whole bunch of different stuff. So the first song we released is one that I released when I was 17, I think, and it was the only song I've done with a producer, and we just needed something. It was like good enough, and I had already taken it down. And then this new one, and that's like kind of like lighter rock, and then this new one is a little bit like I don't really know how to describe it. It's like rock. I'd say everything. All of it's probably alternative rock. Is probably the best way to put it.
Okay.
I also don't know how I'm gonna pull this up, but I'll figure something out here.
You fucked me.
What happened?
Did it die?
That's impossible.
You should gotta be smarter than the device.
Put the film face down if you want it to develop better.
Is that face down?
Nah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
I've really been having a hoot of a time with these Polaroids.
A little bit more. All right.
Wait, best part.
Cut.
Why cut?
Bad boy. Cut.
Why?
What'd you think?
That was the song?
No, that was just like a snippet of it.
Oh,
What'd
I
you
mean,
think
it's
of
good
that?
so far.
There's only like 30 seconds left, but yeah, it's
Oh, play the last 30 seconds then. I didn't know if that was like a... My bad.
Like if Primus and Ween had a fucking love child.
No, I liked it. That was good.
Thank you.
Danny's got to learn the whamola.
We wanted to do like a shorter song, so, and it was just kind of one of those. You just get in the studio, fucking. We want to make something. We don't really have any inspiration, and then it's like, holy fuck, this is like one of the best things we've done.
What's the name of that song?
Dreamcatcher.
Dreamcatcher, and where can you find it?
Everywhere, as far as I'm aware.
Radical Punch, right?
Redolent Punch.
Radolent.
Redolent Punch. REDOE. Wait, no. REDOLENT space punch. If you don't know how to spell punch, don't listen to my fucking music. You're stupid.
You should play Ring Up My Colon for him.
Okay,
That's what I wanted you to play.
That's
also why I thought it was longer.
Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, that was
What the?
that was
so aggressive.
felt good as fuck. This one is like this will also you'll get a very good example of like how weird our music is.
Oh, you're good.
That
Are you-
burp
are you
sounded like
still
a
the-
Jabba's
The
palace
singer
guard.
on that one, or are you going to be putting in a new one?
So Chloe is coming to do the main vocals, but I'm gonna be
Duo?
singing what?
Duet?
Yeah, it's kind of like a duet, but more of just like it's gonna be her voice and I'm a layer in the background kind of thing.
Okay.
We think a woman will sound better as the singer for it. I have a higher voice for a dude, I'd say. So it's like still kind of in my register, like right on the edge of my register, but it's like
Those
Easy.
cigarettes are ruining that for you,
Oh,
by the way.
yeah, I
Those
know.
cigarettes are
Dude.
fucking that for you.
I'm telling you, not buying anymore.
Good.
Not buying anymore. I
Good.
will have Chloe steal some for me at work if I need one.
You
know what I
don't
mean?
need them. That's why you're not buying them.
I don't. Exactly. Yes, you're right. I don't need them. I'm not buying them.
I think that really does make your voice a lot lower. I noticed when I was smoking a lot of blunts, my voice got a lot lower.
So while he's loading that up, I know I brought it up last time about your music venture. Are you gonna keep trying to go onto that, or is that just kind of like it is what it is?
It's more like a fun thing right now. I have no plans to like put out any more music. If I end up having the time and the, I guess, inspiration to write more things, then I'll probably give it another shot. But it's fucking expensive, man. Trying to get shows set up and then paying for a slot, and then you got to sell tickets to try to make the money back for the slot, and it's just a lot, man. And I just don't have the following needed. Like, I have to go about it a different way. I can't just jump right into
TikTok, bro. That's
Yeah.
all it is nowadays, apparently.
Yeah, no. There's a lot
Which
of
is
work that
ass.
goes into that too.
Yep.
The shit Tundra, and that's spelled with SH star T.
Asterisk.
Asterisk.
Is it not a star?
I mean,
It's an asterisk.
it's an asterisk.
It
What
looks
he
like a
said.
star,
There's,
though.
there's only one S in asterisk.
Asterix?
Well, yeah, if there's multiple.
Anyways. So you're talking about writing. Is that kind of how you did your raps, or could you actually freestyle?
Nah, I can't freestyle for shit.
Not a freestyler?
I can't think. I talk too fast for how slow I think.
I feel that.
So I
That's
stutter
real.
a lot.
Well, I was going to ask you to freestyle, but fuck that.
No. One of my songs might still be on Spotify, so
Fucking just get rid of my notes. Fucking.
You should have ate it.
I mean, worst case scenario, I can send. I have the MP3 file for every song that I've made, so I mean, I can send something, and then if you wanted to listen to it,
Yeah, that'd be cool. We tried finding your song after the last time you were on. We couldn't find it.
Yeah.
I found a link for it, but when I clicked on it, it was just like nothing that popped up.
All right.
If it's just, it's just if something you wanted promoted, obviously try to get it out there through a different fan base. I was
Right.
giving you that chance. But if you don't see yourself like steadily trying to work on it like that, then, But so it's more of a hobby then?
Yeah. Yeah. As of right now, it is. I I do at some point when I try to get back into it. I'm actually learning guitar right now, so maybe at some point I can incorporate some of that into some songs.
Well, if you can write a good song that you want recorded, I think we can free up some time, Danny, and help him with that. Get him.
Yeah,
the
we
song
totally
recorded.
we totally can. Like, I think it'd be fun. Like having it's more fun when there's more people there. I feel like unless you're just someone who can't perform in front of people, but it's so lame. Like on days where I'm sitting in here and fucking mixing or
You're trying
doing,
to vibe. And,
I'm trying, and I'm just
no.
fucking alone. And then I like start feeling good, and I like turn around, I'm like, no.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that'd be a lot of fun.
No,
Yeah,
if you,
absolutely.
I'd like to help you out with that.
I'm
That's
looking
something
at
we can
getting
help with.
some more gear here too. It's gonna be a crazy setup. It definitely wouldn't fit in here. So
Right.
thank God I'm moving.
So
Yeah, for sure.
Whenever you get a song wrote, just let me know and we'll get a time down.
For sure, absolutely. I've got a couple of songs that like I'm halfway through working on. I just need to buckle down and get them done.
Well, now this should give you a reason to do that.
Yeah.
Now you
just-
can actually
just
get back in the
mic.
fucking on the mic. It may not be professional, but
I won't have to drive to Fargo to get it produced.
nope. And you won't have to pay a cent.
Yep. The only thing is I'm not like, depending on what kind of song it is, I'm not super experienced at mixing. So if you felt like it was not quite the mix you were looking for, you can find like a producer on
Yeah, you
Fiverr
could-
for like
yeah.
$5.
Right,
and they'll,
right.
You know,
Absolutely.
yeah. Especially if those guys get a fucking like good performance, good recordings, they're gonna be like, fuck yeah, dude.
Right, absolutely.
I think I've mentioned this in a previous ep already, but Danny, I really want to get you a theremin just to fuck with.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
I just
I
want
have
to.
no clue how they work, but that'd be dope.
What is
I
a
just-
theremin?
I'll give you a Google real quick.
Do you know what that is?
It's like an antenna. You mess with the magnetic field, and it distorts the music based on your hand movements, basically distorting the magnetic field.
Okay.
It's like that.
Oh, I feel like I've. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I've seen this. I've seen videos of people fucking with this, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's like the Star Trek intro instrument. It's like
I don't
all
know.
sci-fi.
It's witchcraft, is what that is.
It's pretty fucking cool, man.
No, those
I've
things
always
are
wanted
sick.
to mess with one.
So you want to get one for Danny so you can mess with it?
Well, that and he's like a genuine musician. I think
Right.
he could put more use to it than me, and it'd be pretty sick if he could incorporate that into anything that we do.
I definitely could.
All right, let's play 30 seconds of this song. I want to get his opinion on it, and then I want to move on to some news out there about Josh's boyfriend, Shia LaBeouf.
Jeez.
Let me know if you can.
You don't have to out Shia like that.
Yeah.
That's wild. And our listeners can hear this, correct?
As far as I'm aware. Oh, what just happened?
It
I
stopped.
spoke too soon.
The fuck? Okay, we'll restart it. We'll cut all that shit.
I was grooving.
All right.
I vibe with it. It sounds like some music that would be in Skate.
And what?
Skate,
That's
the game Skate.
I
Yeah.
definitely agree.
Like that's some chill vibe fucking music.
For real,
I
just
think
like
you brought that up before,
Yeah.
actually, too. Hearing that, I'm not even gonna lie.
I think I did say something about I think I said something about like a Tony Hawk Pro Skater kind of ambient chill.
I can 100%
Yeah.
see myself sitting at my gaming desk, smoking a blunt, playing Skate while that music's playing in the background, and I'm just
Fuck
vibing.
yeah, dude.
Definitely, girl vocals would go a lot harder with
Yeah.
it. I definitely agree with that.
Well,
You can,
I want-
you can hear yourself trying to hit those notes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, even in the original recording, which was probably like 2 years ago almost now, I just still wasn't quite hitting it with the vocals, and I'm gonna have myself in there as a layer just to thicken things up. But yeah, it's gonna be Chloe.
Well, can't wait to hear it when it's done.
Yeah.
So, Josh was talking about, Shia LaBeouf saying how just give him a break. Give him a break.
Give him a break, man.
Play
With
the
me
video.
riding, basically.
Roll the
He's
video.
a good fella.
But this is a song that like me and my brother made together. We wanted to make like a banger type of song, because I usually write about mental health and stuff, but we're both from really ghetto areas, so he was part of a gang for a long time, so that's kind of all he writes about. The fact that I come from a ghetto area and understand that kind of shit, we were able to make a song together, and we came up with Hit Ya Folks.
We'll let you decide if you want to play the whole thing or just cut it off wherever you think's a good spot. So
Okay.
we'll go ahead and play it, and then you just let him know.
We can stop it there. So the chorus is me and my brother going back and forth, and then the first verse is him, and then it goes to the chorus again, and then the second verse is me, and then it goes to the chorus again, and then that's the song.
Well, let's get into the second verse.
I mean, if you want to.
Yeah, let's hear it. I mean,
I don't know.
pretty good. I won't even lie.
I don't know where in the song it is. If you want to skip to 2 minutes. Let's see where we're at there. Go back like 10 seconds. Yeah. You can good there. So that was the second verse. That was my verse.
It wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. Yeah, I can't wait to see what you come up with here, and actually get to see it in person. That was actually pretty good.
Yeah, for sure. I've got some good ones that just need a little more touching tunes.
You want to finish your dinner?
Didn't taste right. Something off about it.
The fuck is that?
You're definitely
think-
you're gonna want to watch this back.
Oh, are we
Josh's
shitting on
hero.
Shia
This is
now?
Josh's hero. We need the volume. We need the volume.
Oh yeah, there's no volume right now.
Okay. Oh, right here. My bad.
Oh, dude, this is my hero.
Yeah, he is. Just do it.
Don't let your dreams be dreams. He was in fucking Transformers. Give him a light. What the hell's wrong with these people? Do
He
they
doesn't
know
want a
who he
light.
is?
He wants matches, okay? Give him a fucking match.
It's a hotel. You're telling me they don't got fucking matches? Give the man a light.
I don't think a lot of hotels have matches, to be honest.
They quit doing that?
Well, yeah, because you're not supposed to smoke inside of
That
it.
is hotel. Motels, I
smoking
think, have the
rooms.
matches. I think it's motels.
But they have smoking rooms.
But then again, they probably haven't had matches since fucking 1980, so.
I don't know, man. I always used to load up on matches from fucking hotels as a kid.
So what do you guys think's going on with him?
Bro,
Mental break or drugs? Let's start
no
there.
bullshit. Like,
broke his
we are in the
sobriety.
full-fledged early 2000s.
Mental break from drugs.
Well, no, it's not drugs necessarily. He's back on the train drinking, man. He's been sober for like a good while.
Drinking leads to drugs. I think he's back on the drugs.
You think so?
I think so.
I just don't think bro's fully right in the head.
That's what I'm thinking.
And I don't think he has been for a very long time.
Think
I think
about,
at some point he had a psyche break and just hasn't been the same since.
Think about how you would be if you got thrown into Michael Bay movie money as a kid his age.
I
Making
definitely
movies
wouldn't
with
have gotten
fucking
myself
Bumblebee.
fired. I'll say that.
It's fair.
How did he get fired from that? That's such a cushy gig.
You know, I don't know. I just know that that Megan bitch fucking called the director Hitler, and so she got fired.
Yeah. Man.
I don't know how he got fired and then replaced with Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
Did you guys fuck with the Bumblebee movie?
Never watched it.
I didn't watch it either.
It was okay.
I don't even know where I quit watching at the fucking with the whole Transformer franchise.
Neither do I. My dad used to watch them all the time, so like I would watch them whenever they were on, but like I never went out of my way to watch them.
Transformers 3 for me.
It's like the Avengers movie. It's like at a certain point, I feel like it's just putting a fucking hat on a hat.
Yeah, I think the only Transformers movie I've actually seen, like start to finish, is the first one that Mark Wahlberg was in. But I had a game for the PlayStation 2 when I was a kid of it was like the first Transformer movie, but game version, and then I watched a fuck ton of that like old cartoon. I don't know where that's from, but Bumblebee looks like a pussy in that one.
The cartoon?
Oh yeah.
All of them look like pussies in the
But
cartoon.
Bumblebee's a little round yellow car with a fucking little
buggy?
round
His little buggy?
little, and it's like like a little, it's like
Little
a little
Volkswagen?
Volkswagen. Yeah, like
what are those fucking...
the Beatles.
Yeah, the Beatles.
It's like a little fucking Beetle, and he's got
That's his original look.
the attachable fucking red light
That's crazy.
on it. Yeah, like what the fuck?
Man, you remember when we were kids? I found that box full of Generation 1 Transformers in that box on the curb. For,
Yeah.
like spring cleanup.
Yeah.
I had like the Walther P38 Megatron that's worth like crazy money now.
That thing was
Damn.
worth crazy money when you found it.
I know. I regret getting rid of that so much to this day. It still
Damn.
had the stickers on it. Like, oh my god.
Yeah, it was crazy. I think it was worth like $3,000 when we found it that time, or you found it. Fuck, you always find all the good shit. It pisses me off.
I know, man. I got crazy.
And you're a
luck like that.
racist. Like,
Right now, there's a landfill with like a little bit, like a portion of the original Nirvana song just rotting in a fucking landfill. How crazy is that?
That's wicked. That's something that really
Insane.
like is pleasing to me about tape is that it's like, I make a song on here. It's like, okay, yeah, like I have the
blue or black down.
Blue down.
Blue down.
I like, oh yeah, I have the original master or whatever.
Yeah, it's
but
like physical.
yeah, it's actually like you're holding
Like
the
tangible.
actual song. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy.
Like if you lose it in a fire, you're fucked.
I'm pivoting to a new kind of style of recording. I need to get some more gear first, but basically I'm going to be treating the computer like it's a tape machine.
Thing I have problems with finding guests that I know is I have to go through and debate. Do I think they're actually going to be able to put out a good answer, or they're just going to give me the fucking yeah, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Like,
Right.
no interest.
Right, yeah. So like with Evan, like it's got to be something that that he can relate to, and like give an actual answer to. there's some things that like if I don't know much about it, like my answers are gonna be short. You know what I mean? But I also worked customer service for a really long time, so I kind of know how to bullshit my way through a lot of things when it comes to talking a lot. The only other thing that I would say with having Evan on here is he's also deaf in an ear.
Yep.
So you'd have to make sure that like,
Well, he would have the headphones on, yeah.
Right. I don't remember. I think it's his right ear that works. So like he'd probably have to sit here and then probably have to sit with the earphone off so he can hear what's going on over here. I just don't think he'd be able to hear him very well. So unless we could, if there's a way to like have his headphones only put sound in the one side.
We have a pair of headphones up there with only one earpiece.
Well, fuck, there you go.
All right,
Might be able to make it work.
See, that's one thing I also like about this is I'm able to give I don't even know how to word it. Fucking buzzing now. But like a platform for people around me to just talk about themselves.
Right.
Things going on in their life, you know? People actually care about shit like that.
Mm-hmm. Don't do illegal things.
Yeah, no.
We're not
doing
recommending you
illegal
to do
things.
anything illegal.
Oh, I'm just saying, check out Dark Side of the Moon synced to Wizard of Oz.
Oh,
you don't
there you
even
go.
need to do drugs. It's just such a wild coincidence. Drugs will help, but we'll clip that.
We'll clip that.
We will be clipping that right on the TikTok. Drugs will help. That's fucking fire, dude. That's
Drugs will
doing
help.
numbers.
Bro went from we'll edit that to we'll clip that.
Yeah, that's the confidence we need, Josh.
Bro's been clipped 4 times already. He's like, you know what?
He
Yeah,
doesn't
just
even
clip
know.
that too.
So,
Man.
Josh, would you like to hit the hard Roman salute for us, for Devon?
I don't even know what that is.
Can you pull up the hard Roman salute for Devon so he understands?
I don't.
I have a text message
This sounds not
of
cool.
evidence of Josh saying that he likes to hit the
I
hard
don't know
Roman
about
salute.
any of that. That sounds.
This is going into my search history twice now.
It's okay.
This is awful.
We're ran by people like
Why
this.
am I being branded as a racist?
Because
right out
you
of the
do
gate?
this to
Oh,
yourself.
okay.
I do not.
That is the hard Roman salute.
That is wild.
Where does that name come from? The hard, because I've never even heard of that until Josh brought it up. a hard
Crazy
Roman salute.
accusations. I first heard it from people trying to defend Elon, saying it wasn't a fucking Nazi salute, it was a Roman salute.
What the fuck?
That's the first time I heard the term.
While he's looking that up, how do you feel about Elon?
Fuck Elon.
Same.
I had high hopes for the guy, but he seems to be such a dickhole.
Bro.
Where is he? What is he doing for our country? He's the fucking Treasury cabinet, isn't he?
Not
The head of the
Yeah.
Treasury?
It's weird how
He's been done for like out of that for a while now.
Who's the new guy? Oh,
Bro
fuck.
was
I don't
begging
know.
to get to the Epstein Island. He can go fuck himself.
it
yeah.
is a little
He
weird.
wanted to go. He was like
he was
begging.
Begging, and I don't think he ever got there.
That's crazy.
That's disgusting.
I
They
think
even
this
got
is a
Stephen
thing Josh
Hawking.
made up. I'm
I
not
think
seeing
so
any
too. I'm not
hard
finding.
Roman salute.
Yeah, no.
I did not make this up. I promise.
Someone he had to have seen it in the comments somewhere. It's like not really a thing.
Yeah,
you know?
that's why I've been saying it, because I read it in a comment somewhere, and like they were defending Elon, saying it wasn't a Nazi salute, it was a Roman salute. I
Well,
know
yeah.
that's not a real thing.
It says
but
right there, the Italians adopted it into the Nazi party. You know, it's probably been in the fucking Roman League since it was fucking
I just said it
Italians.
as a joke.
Yeah, I don't think you're joking.
Yeah, do you see me Sieg Heiling and fucking man? Why am I being branded a bigot right out of the gate? I'm so sick of this. I'm sad. You make me disappointed.
How long have we been going here?
We're at hour 16.
I'm dying. I got those baby lungs. I need a fucking inhaler.
So, Devon, tell us something about yourself. Something that you... Actually, no. I'm going to change the question here. We're going to go... What is the one thing you want people to say and think about you when you're gone?
Getting deep.
What's your stain?
It's actually a really good question. I've never thought about that.
Most people don't get asked questions like this.
I think I would want people to say that I was genuine.
Genuine?
I do everything I can to be as genuine as possible, whether that's a good or a bad thing. So if if I have very strong feelings towards someone and it's not good feelings, I would want someone at my funeral, even if I didn't like them, to be like, he never like faked it at all. Like no matter who I'm around, like if my best friend is your best friend and we're all hanging out together, I'm still not gonna like you. You know what I mean? But like if there's somebody that I enjoy hanging around and like majority of the people I am close with don't like hanging around that person, if they never did anything wrong to me, I have no reason not to like them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was gonna also say what can bring someone to be on your bad side besides like obvious fucking reasons like they're a piece of shit person. So like what's something that someone could do that's just like, oh no, you're done.
Lifestyle choices. So like let's say somebody I'm close to, like let's say a homeboy of mine, I find out that they cheat on their girl, right? I'm gonna like tell them like you need to like talk to your girl and either make it right or like either way, like that conversation's got to happen. And if you're just gonna continue to do it behind their back, I will go tell your girl, because I hold the people that I'm around to a high standard. You know what I mean? I refuse to let anyone fall below that. So if you're fucking up and there's somebody that needs to know that you're fucking up and you're refusing to do it, I'm gonna do that. You know what I mean? And if that is something that makes you upset with me, then you're not somebody that needs to be around me, because I don't allow myself to fall to shitty standards and shitty ways of living. And if I surround myself with people like that, then I'm very susceptible to falling into that. You know what I mean? So like if you doing the right thing is going to cause issues between you and I, then that's a very quick way to just exit yourself out of my life. You know what I mean?
So like people who fucking, you give them like a chance, and if they don't realize that and they say they don't care, they're done. Is that
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah, basically.
All right.
I'm too fucking old to be doing back and forth. And,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm only 27. You know what I mean? I'm not old by any means, but like, I'm at the point in my life where like I'm past the high school bullshit. I'm past the he say she say like this is what happened. Figure it the fuck out. And if you can't, then I mean, I figure shit out every fucking day. I figured shit out for the last 10, 15 years of my life. If you can't do it one time, then I'm not trying to be around you. You don't have the same grind mindset as I do.
Life isn't a game of baseball. You don't get 3 strikes, is what I like to say.
Correct. I agree with that 100%.
Professionals.
Why do your eyes get so pink, Josh? And are you albino?
Well, that's a great question. I'm glad you asked.
Which one?
We prefer the
Which
term
one? Okay.
pigment deficient.
That's what I
But
got.
that's neither here nor there. I'm neither confirming nor denying. No, I'm not.
I got
an
pigment
albino.
deficiency. Aaron's laughing because my dad's black and he knows.
I was gonna ask, Devon, how many albino black men do you know?
Me?
I think I've seen one online.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really come across a lot of albino like black people.
I've seen like a lot of albino white people.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
pretty typical.
Yeah, they're kind of like really white. They got those red eyes too.
Yeah, you gotta
Beady.
watch them, man. They got like webbed feet and shit. I'm sorry, I don't know. I don't know where that came from. I'm making wild accusations.
He's trying to come back from the bigoted comments
Yeah.
earlier.
Yeah, that hole's too deep.
Yeah, I think
Anyways.
I've already ruined my reputation before it ever
Do
started.
you see kids in your future, and if not, why?
For sure. The wife and I agreed to one of our own, and then from there, if we're wanting more, we're gonna adopt. Just can't happen until we're more financially stable. But at some point, you know, my wife was in foster care, and so the fact that she's lived through it and kind of knows the shitty situations that 9 times out of 10 come out of it. She wants to create a almost like safe haven, even, you know, one kid at a time, just be the foster parents that like those kids need. You know what I mean?
So you're looking to be a foster parent, not foster to adopt.
No, foster to adopt.
Okay,
Yes,
okay.
100%.
So if you had your pick, would you rather an American child, or would you
Okay, we're
pick
gonna,
no, I'm going some. Why you?
I don't know. It's just I'm not trying to get canceled too early in the game here. Go ahead.
I was gonna say,
Hey, I'm media trained. Don't worry about it. Go ahead.
man, you got me all tripped up now. I was gonna say, would you rather? Would you be going for like an American child that, you know, is being kicked around in the system around here, or like go out of country with it?
We would. So when we go to adopt, I think we have the same mindset of if we could, we would take every kid. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
that obviously I
feel like every good person,
Maybe,
you know.
maybe it's not as obvious because of how fucked the foster care system is, but like realistically, in a perfect world, you want to create that safe haven for all of these kids, so that way they can grow up and just enjoy their time being a kid. You know what I mean? So I think that like our mindset would be maybe we try to help the ones that are struggling the most, to try to help them turn their life around before it's too late, or even if it's not a necessity to turn a life around, just give them the life that they deserve. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I do think that there's a lot of kids that they know what they're doing is wrong, and there's nothing that can happen to change it. And as much as I would like to say that I can help them, there's just some people that are well past being able to help. You know what I mean? They're kind of just stuck and destined for the road that they're building themselves. And it's a hard truth that a lot of people don't understand. It's definitely one that I understand. I've spent a lot of my life trying to help people change the way that they think and act. But they just continuously fall back into where they're most comfortable. And sometimes where they're most comfortable isn't the best or safest place for them. And there's just not much that anybody can do for them, you know? It's a sad reality, but it's the hard fucking truth. So I think that when we are going to be looking to foster to adopt, it's going to be people that we believe want that change, you know, or deserve that change.
So you're looking for like older kids. You're not gonna go for younger.
No, not at all.
No,
I do think that we will be getting some older kids maybe to start, you know, just to kind of get our feet wet. You know, they'll already have their own personalities and whatnot, but it'll be a more of a stepping stone to how we need to be perceived by these kids, you know? Because, I mean, I was raised a certain way. I know that the way that I was raised will not work with everybody, because I was raised very, I'm not going to say harshly, but, like, my dad was pretty stern, you know, pretty strict. You know, I got ass whoopings as a kid in multiple different ways. And especially nowadays, like, that's viewed as, you know, wrong or whatever. Me personally, some kids deserve to get their ass whooped.
Belt of justice needs to come back.
That's what I'm saying.
Belt of justice.
Belt to ass. Belt to ass. Some kids fucking need it. Otherwise, they're not going to learn, you know?
My mom was a foster parent, so I know the foster system very well. And I've had plenty of cousins who are very close to me to this day that had to go through it, and then we finally got them adopted by a family member. But with you taking on the older kids, I'm going to give you just like a fair warning. If you do go down that path first, they're going to resent you for everything, and they're going to they're gonna be little assholes, but eventually they'll warm up to you. But I'm just letting you know, like fucking, they're gonna hate you and everything. You know what I mean? That you're trying to do,
right? And
which is
that's fine.
understandable. But so you guys are just gonna go fucking head first, fucking
Right. Yeah.
because
basically.
like pretty much like fuck taking it easy. Just let's get it done. Rip off that Band-Aid.
Yeah,
I mean that's real.
If you go through the
That's
hard
real.
shit and you're able to make through it, then the
You
easy
can do
shit's
it.
even easier.
Fucking
you know
rights. Fucking rights.
I also am. I 100% even now. I'm not even a dad yet, but I also understand that like when we do the foster to adopt, I'm not their dad first. I've got to be their friend first. When it comes to my own kids, I'm dad first. We can be friends later. You know what I mean? Like I understand that difference. So like I understand like you don't when I do the foster to adopt, like you don't gotta call me dad at all.
Yeah.
Don't call me that. I'd prefer if you didn't because you're not my kid. You know what I mean? If you feel like you want to call me that, that's perfectly fine with me. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna expect you to call me dad. I do want you to respect the fact that this is my house, and I've got rules. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. My rules aren't gonna be like anything crazy. You know, I'm not gonna be like you gotta be in the house and in bed by this time. You know, if you want to hang out with your friends for a little bit, go hang out with your friends. As long as I know where you're at, and as long as I can get in touch with you, and I have readily available access to come get you if I need to, that's all I need. You know, go have fun. But if you're gonna be out there doing dumb shit, then we got to have a conversation.
That's
You know
the
what
way
I mean?
to do it.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
So, I basically want to create an environment that I wish I had when I was a kid. You know, I feel like that's the best way that I could put it.
I feel like a strict household, it will never work, and it will create dysfunction and even bad kids in the end because they're gonna want to revolt. They're gonna get that little taste of freedom when they go hang out with their friend, and that they're gonna want that.
That's
and
how
then
it
that's gonna
starts.
cause them to sneak out. It's you just can't be too strict.
The seeds of
But
rebellion.
you have to be able to discipline when needed.
Absolutely. I 100%. Ooh, shit. 100% agree.
The one thing I also teach my kid, or if I'm for some reason unable to have kids, adopted kid, is to never touch a fucking woman, and if you do, don't ever come back in my house.
Oh no,
That's
my
the
kids,
line drawn there.
My kids and my future foster kids will know if you decide to put your hands on a woman, then you better be ready to put hands on me.
Yep, that's something that I feel like kids aren't taught enough. You see these little fucking brats hitting their mom or fucking, just being so disrespectful. Fuck.
That's crazy.
I'm also glad that the wife I have, if any of our kids put hands on her, she's more than ready to defend herself. You know what I mean? She did DSP work for adults, developmentally disabled adults. So she spent a lot of time like getting her hair pulled or like getting punched, just because they just had lash outs. You know what I mean?
full crash outs, one might say.
Yeah, you can call it that. But like she knows how to restrain it and how to get them to calm down. And I feel like if you're able to do that, you can do it with a non-mentally developmental challenged person. You know what I mean? So I think we got a pretty good a good duo for making it work.
That's real. That's real. So earlier I gave Josh, I don't know if you noticed, a couple pieces of paper. Mm-hmm. One on it was written white. He ate it. The other was black. He set it down over there. Why did you not eat the black paper?
Is that what happened?
Is that actually what you did?
I'm just asking questions.
That-
I gave you a white one. You ate it. I gave you one that said black, and you just put it to the side.
Is that why I'm smoking on the one that said the ops?
Black people are the ops? You can't be saying that.
I didn't say that at all, buddy. That was fully your word.
A majority of the 1%ers
percenters
are white.
Am I the only one that didn't hear that correctly?
I misunderstood
He
the
said-
question.
It's because I'm rolling it up right now. I'm smoking on my ops.
No, I said,
He
is
said
that
he's
why I'm
rolling
smoking
the
on the
one-
one that said the ops? I made
Yeah.
a joke.
Okay.
Like you handed me
Don't
a
worry,
paper that said
I'll,
the
I'll
ops.
dig you out. It's because we need to eat the rich, and most of the top 1% is rich white people.
Yes.
Yes.
Exactly. I was doing a statement.
Don't worry,
about-
I'll dig you out of that
Yeah.
one. You got to think a little quicker on your feet, though.
Oh man. You know what? I thought it was funny. I'm disassembling my paper blunt.
I told you last episode that you had to come prepared. I needed at least 30 seconds of a little stand-up.
Man, I am fully unprepared.
He likes to talk the game that he wants to be a stand-up comedian. He thinks he can do
can't
it,
just
this
put
and
me on
that.
the
So I try
spot
to
like
push
that.
him every week. I go, okay, next week, give me 30 seconds.
I don't have my
30
bit
seconds ain't
notebook
much.
here.
Every
I have
time
a
I get this,
leather-bound
I just
bit
don't think
notebook.
he's about it.
You can't
How do
just
you
put me
feel?
on the spot
If someone
like that.
told you next time, give me a verse of a song, and it's something that you're very passionate about, you go around saying, I could do that. I could write
You're about to
songs.
unleash a beast.
Wouldn't you
Wait
build
for the
this,
next
bring
step.
him a verse?
So, okay, here's what I will say. The fact that I myself cannot write jokes, I will not say it's the same. However, if I was told to write a 30-second verse, I could do it during the thing and have it done.
Because that's something that you can do.
This guy is media trained.
This guy is media.
Well, no, I mean that's just real. Like I'm so like I said before, I am dog shit with freestyling. But if I was given a beat and given like maybe 30 minutes, I could probably come up with a little like minute verse. You know what I mean?
So can you give us something
I'll have something for
right
sure
now?
here soon.
Right now.
Off the dome, I can't give you a 2 Jews walk into a bar joke. I don't know what you want from me.
Yeah,
Canceled.
maybe don't
Canceled.
give us that joke.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. You gotta give me some time to cook here.
I just don't know if like the analogy of the 2 Jews was the smartest choice with everything going on in the world.
That's
Yeah.
a super old joke. 2 Jews walk into a
Yeah,
bar, the
but-
third one ducks.
Yeah.
It's not even offensive. I don't think. Is it offensive?
I know
Tell
that
us in the
joke-
comments if that's offensive.
It could just as easily be anyone. 2 white guys walk into a bar, third one ducks.
I mean, is eating the white paper and putting the black paper to the side offensive? I don't know. Some may say, some may not.
I don't. I don't think that's what happened at all.
The nervous cackle.
I remember one of the papers said voodoo, and one said witchcraft. And you know what?
You don't
I
fuck
think
with either
I
of
have
them.
proof. I have proof under my dome. I bring proof. I saved it under my hat.
I've handed you like 4 or 5 papers.
says
I don't know where that
witchcraft.
one came from.
I have the receipts. I have the documents. We have the documents.
Where's the other 3?
Where's the voodoo?
I think I ate one. One crumpled. I rolled one.
You ate 2.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I'm a mess.
It'd be like that.
Yeah.
So are you a believer in do not touching receipts?
What do you mean by
The
that?
phthalates, they're shrinking people's
Well,
taints.
that's plastics, but there's like a...
hormone
You want to look
disruptor.
it up quick? Yeah, it fucks with your hormones. It's
Like touching receipt paper?
Yeah.
It's not the receipt paper itself. It's for the fact that it just came out of like a printing thing.
Oh, no,
It's
I don't
that
care.
Shit.
No, I don't care. I'll grab my
Could
receipt and
any
throw it in my
evidence
bag.
make you not want to do that if it actually tells you it's actually bad for your health and that it's causing you to not be able to have kids?
If you were that worried about
No.
hormone disrupting
No?
chemicals, you should stop eating wheat. That's from America. Glyphosate is the biggest hormone disruptor that's known to man, and it's
Yeah, I
sprayed on
don't-
everything we eat.
I eat steak and I drink beer.
Yeah, but don't you eat rice occasionally, some bread?
Well,
All
yeah,
the-
but that's Asian.
Yeah, but all of it's impregnated with glyphosate. All the shit you're getting in America, it's all sprayed with Roundup.
I get my rice from the international market from Asia.
Okay, you might have an exception there, but you know, you go to a
It's
gas
a Lao
station.
Asian brand. Burning Loon.
It's Laotian.
Yeah, it says touching thermal paper receipts is unhealthy because there's high levels of BPA or BPS coating them, and it can be absorbed through your skin.
Yeah, well, I wash my hands before touching my dick, so
What about after?
no, because my dick's clean.
Fucking rights.
Have you ever had the unfortunate incident of like scratching your pecker after like chopping a bunch of serranos or something?
No, no, I've never. Anytime I handle food before I touch anything else, I wash my hands.
Dude, I know I'm super religious about this, but I promise you, one time I fucked up, and it just happened. I wash my hands so much around food. I'm crazy about
I
it.
have to use the bathroom, so keep talking about food. But I have a story that ties
God
into
damn
that.
it! I've been having to piss this whole time.
I also have to piss.
We're all
Should I
dying.
just pause it?
It might. We can keep it rolling.
Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling.
You should have said you had to pee first.
No, yeah. So like when I like fried chicken, my hands get washed at minimum 20 times
Oh yeah.
while frying chicken,
I feel that.
and it's mainly because like so.
Do you
so
wash your
I-
chicken?
Yes.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're good. I do. And so you don't have to wash your chicken. I want to make that very clear.
Yeah, it comes down to like personal preference.
The reason why I do it is because I don't like my chicken slimy.
Yeah, I feel.
I don't like touching it when it's slimy. I don't like any of that, so I wash
like
it
you
off.
don't gotta get excessive with it. Just get the slime off.
Right. I just run it underwater, call it a day. And then I'll season. Well, I'll wash my chicken, wash my hands. I'll season it. I'll mix it all around. I'll wash my hands. I'll pick it up, put it in the flour. I'll wash my hands. I'll move it around in the flour. In the flour, put it in the grease. Wash my hands. Next batch, put in the grease. Wash my hands. If I got more, same process over and over again.
Do you got a grease preference you like to fry with?
Just vegetable oil.
I'm really a firm believer in lard. Oh man.
There's nothing wrong with that. If I'm making fried chicken for someone and it's the first time they're having my fried chicken, then what I'll do is I'll marinate it in buttermilk, seasoned buttermilk,
That's
overnight.
always good.
And then I'll do a double dip type thing. So I'll get some more seasoned buttermilk. I'll take the soaked chicken, put it in flour, buttermilk, and then into a seasoned, like Italian seasoned breadcrumb or something, and then I'll fry it. Makes that skin nice and crispy and super flaky. Super good.
Man, one thing I like to do when I'm marinating in buttermilk like that, like chicken tenders or anything, I'll take like just little tiny palm full of like juniper berries, crush them up good, and throw it in that with that marinade. Just gives a weird little funkiness to the chicken, kind of.
There's this Tennessee whiskey marinade that I like to use if I'm gonna smoke chicken. I'll use that, and then I'll put some like after it's getting to the final stages of smoking, I'll brush some bourbon barbecue sauce on it.
Next.
So good.
Next, Josh.
Man, I fucking love chicken. Like frying it, baking it. I'll be right back. I'm gonna piss.
If you look at the camera right now, you got a real nice view of Aaron's ass. I thought, dude, when you put your hands back there, I thought you were about to like moon the camera or something. I was like, oh my god.
That would be very PC.
No, it would not.
It turned out pretty good.
That's one I took?
Yeah.
Perfect.
This one that was sitting right here. There it is. That's a good one right there. That one's definitely got to go up on a wall.
Oh yeah.
At some point, once you guys like have your own like podcast studio, you got to have all of these hanging up, like just a wall of Polaroids with all the guests that you've had.
That's
and
actually
stuff.
really cool.
That's
idea.
actually what I've been talking with these guys about, and that's why we started this too.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
At the end of the show, I'm gonna be waiting until the end of the show to let people know this, but you get your choice of whatever picture that's in there, but you get one.
Oh, okay.
Take it with you every time you come on or whatever, and that's just kind of like your little memory from us.
Hell yeah. I might just fucking keep this one.
You only get one. But you're best friends with Evan, right?
Yep. He's
What do you-
actually
what do you think
going to
he's-
be moving in soon.
What do you think he's doing right now?
He's either let's see, today's Tuesday. He's probably sleeping.
Sleeping.
He's either sleeping or he's working at Sleds.
I was about to ask, what does he do for work?
So he works at, I want to say Hugo's during the day, and then he is a bouncer at Sledsters, at least on weekends for sure.
I gotta see. I think I have him on Facebook, but if I don't, I'm gonna need you to get me in touch with him so I can get him on here.
Yeah, I'll give you a Snapchat.
Yeah. He's. I know that guy's got plenty of stories that should be told.
Oh yeah, he's
Very
got a
interesting
shit ton.
fellow.
Yeah.
I want to start telling stories right now that I know from him, but wouldn't do it justice.
No, not at all. Yeah, he's definitely a guy for stories, that's for sure.
Man, that was one of those comically long pisses where you're waiting for it to end and you just got a solid 45 more seconds.
Those are the best ones though. I like the pisses that like, you know, it's been building for a while and you really gotta go, and then like you go, and then like 30 seconds later you're like, holy shit, it's still going. Like, because it feels good to like, you know, be able to release it, and then like you have like a minute of euphoria. Like it's so
For
good.
real.
I've
That
been
afterglow.
Yeah.
I've been having like really like fast pisses, except for when I start a comp game for some reason and I have to go pee. I can't stop pissing.
Yeah.
And then I've been kicked out of like 2 games already this
That's
season.
tough.
Over that.
That's tough.
Yeah. And it's you can't cut that type of piss. It burns if you try to cut that off.
It's so hard to pinch off a piss.
and so
You can't. No, yeah.
Yeah.
especially when you're
you just
good
got to
and
take the
going.
ban.
Yeah, it hurts. Yeah, it hurts
But
way too much.
it happens every time I start a ranked game. It's stupid.
Maybe wait the rank game out or go piss before the rank game.
Oh, I will. Short piss. And then I start the ranked game and you got to go.
Oh yeah.
But
see,
I drink heavy when I game.
same.
Yeah.
Well, if I'm drinking, I drink heavy when I game. Otherwise, 9 times I usually try to smoke when I game.
Yeah, I can't wait to get a computer because I want to start streaming. Because like he brought up, I am a very good competitive gamer when it comes to like Marvel Rivals, Rainbow Six Siege, or even Overwatch. You ever play Overwatch?
No. So what's crazy is I tried Overwatch and I hated it because it was way too much going on. It was my first like hero shooter, like type of game. I couldn't get into it. And then Marvel Rivals dropped and my wife was like, I fucking love Marvel. I'm playing it. And she was like, oh my God, you'd have so much fun. So I downloaded it. I tried it out and I played it with her and I did have fun. And it's like the one game that we can play together. So it's the one game that I will not drop no matter what. I'm in a state with the game right now where I don't want to play it at all. But whenever my wife wants to play, I 100% will hop on because I try to get as much gaming in with her as I can.
The community or just how the game is?
What do you mean?
Is why you don't want to play it right now? Is it because of the community, like how players act on the game,
Both.
or just kind of you know? It's
Both. I mean, in competitive games, you're gonna have a shit ton of toxic people. So like that part doesn't really faze me, but it's the people that fucking purposely throw and then try to blame other people. Where I'm like, dog, like.
learn to switch, be flexible.
Well, like at that point, like if you're gonna go into comp, right, in a Platinum 2 lobby,
I'm gonna email you a clip I want played.
no, you're good. If you're gonna go into comp in a Plat 2 lobby, and you're gonna choose Spider-Man, and it shows that like
Spider-Man.
you have them lured, you know, like you're supposed to be good with them, and you're going 1-6, or you're going against a comp that quite literally goes against Spider-Man, like counters him, switch. Spider-Man himself in Marvel Rivals is a good character. He's a very good character if you know how to use him. He's a very technical character and a very hard character to learn. But he because he's so tough to learn and like his kit's so hard to get down to a fine point, it's very tough to be good with him. So like I'm all for trying out new characters in like quick play where it doesn't fucking matter. But like even then you have people in quick play who treat it as if it's comp. I fucking hate those people too, because like what they'll say is like if you want to play a new character, go to practice AI. I'm not trying to play with bots. And I'm like, well, if you don't want to play with people who are trying out new characters, then you go into practice AI where you can play what you want and do good and feel good about yourself.
So I haven't played in so long. How has playing against bots like progressed since like the Black Ops 2 kind of era? Because that's where I got out, man. Is it any different or is it about the same?
So that depends on the game.
Right.
So like, Fortnite introduced bots into their games. Some of those bots are fucking ridiculous.
They did
I
that
heard about the
a
AI Darth
stupidly
Vader.
way. Like,
Some of those AIs are fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Some of them, like, you can just stand there and do what the fuck you want. And it's so like, and it's annoying because you don't know whether they're real or fake, because some people who are really good at the game will just run around and act like bots. So then like, you're like, oh, it's just a bot. I'm just going to go take him out real quick. And then you run over there and then, damn, the Empire State Building is built upon your head within 3 seconds. And you're like, oh. And then you look up and then they're standing behind you. And
That's crazy.
Yeah, you're dead. So,
that's why
AI
you
is
keep
fucking
explosives.
up everything.
yeah, absolutely.
I never build, and I always kept some sort of explosive with me because I'd sit there and let them build their fucking tower and then grenade.
Yeah. I stopped playing Fortnite when they introduced the mechs into Fortnite. So.
After Spider-Man, when they released him. And I do have to say, they did a good job putting him in the game. I did enjoy playing as Spider-Man with that game.
Like his
mechanics.
exotic weapon or whatever.
Yeah, like you get his gloves. Yeah.
Right.
I remember I was seeing like little clips of like fucking Eminem and Travis Scott and Fortnite and shit, and like, what the fuck?
Yeah, they
is
do
even
concerts.
happening?
They do concerts.
Yeah,
Virtual
like
concerts.
Juice World.
They
Yeah,
did Juice World. Their first one was Marshmallow, I'm pretty sure.
That's crazy.
it was.
The Marshmallow one was sick.
I did watch that virtual concert that Post Malone did, like that Pokemon shit. That was kind of cool.
Before we run this up, Aaron, can I have another beer? I will buy you a new case on Thursday.
Why do you think I care? Just ask.
I will gladly pay you Tuesday for a beer today.
Give me 2 days, bro. I'll get you your beer money.
I wish I
So
liked beer.
so what is this clip?
Just a little fun Iron Man clip.
Okay.
You know, had to show him what's up.
Oh, this is your clip.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
a little bit of my gameplay.
Little preview of what's to come.
This is gonna be a massive ult.
Patience. That's the biggest part of this game is
Oh,
patience.
I know.
This game's it just looks like it frustrates me so much.
Let's go. That's a bot. Right there was a bot.
A 6K is nasty.
That's probably one of my first
Bot-
ever 6Ks.
Bot or not, that's a nasty ult.
Yeah. I don't know where the fuck that Moon Knight came from or what he was shooting at, but yeah.
Just spazzed on him real quick.
Yeah, that was a good clip.
Yeah, I like Iron Man, but you're almost forced to play fucking tank or healer if you want to win in comp.
Yeah. Which, I'll be honest, I'm glad that I am a support main because
Who's your support main? Your go-to?
usually Jeff, and it's because I can treat him as a DPS.
I'm Gambit.
I also
Because I
am a
can-
Gambit main.
I can
so-
defend myself with him.
So do you guys remember how in Call of Duty you used to be able to throw a grenade at just the right spot and it would go across the map and kill the other people right at spawn,
Say
right
that
at
again?
the start of the
I
game?
thought it was a tomahawk.
In Call of Duty you used to be able to right at spawn, throw a grenade at just the right spot and it would go right over to the other team's spawn.
In
and
Modern
get, like-
Warfare 2019, my spawn grenade kills were insane.
That's what I'm saying. Is there any like exploit like that in Marvel Rivals that is like some dirty shit that people pull?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's penny mines,
Yep. The
teleporter. Look
it's
up
the
Strange Ult.
Burnin' T'Challa map. Strange Portal. Look up Marvel Rivals beginning or map start Strange Portal.
Yeah, like spawn. Yeah,
Spawn Strange Portal. Yeah.
This is crazy. You can
Push
just
it there,
spawn right over
and
there.
then puts
And then
it
right off the
off
edge.
the map, and then when it opens, someone runs through it,
Yep.
and then they fucking die.
Right off the map.
Yo, that's crusty.
Yep.
Have you guys fallen for that?
Once.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
that's
it's-
why I
it's happened
hesitate.
before.
And
It's
that's
happened
why I hesitate.
Jeez.
I do have to admit, I cannot play Strange. My tanks are Rogue, Thor, and Hulk.
I play Emma and Penny.
I've
And a
been
little
trying to
bit of
learn
Mag.
Emma and Thing.
Emma's
I
fun.
used to play Mag when he had a team up with, who was it, Scarlet?
Mag?
Yeah, I think it was Scarlet that gave him that boost.
Maybe.
Can't remember. It was one of his first team ups during the beginning of the game.
I feel like he had a team up with Magic. Because I feel like Strange and Wanda have always had their team up.
I was talking about Meg.
Yeah, I know.
No.
I'm
no,
saying Wanda, I'm pretty sure, has always had a team up with Strange, not Mag.
No. Look it up. It was Meg because they did it because
Look up
Wanda is
Marvel
Magneto's
Rivals
daughter.
Magneto team ups.
He got like these big
Removed.
swords.
Probably removed.
These big great swords. Yeah,
He gets that from Gambit.
No. He throws those ones, but you had them. You got to hold them and fucking swing with
I
them.
see.
Look like first couple seasons. Well, oh no, you got to type in fucking what?
List.
Wanda.
Oh, wait, no.
Wanda.
Oh, yeah, just Wanda.
They change up the team ups every season.
Oh, yeah, it was.
Yeah. Go to the images just so the swords, like these things were fucking beast. Oh, it's not even gonna show it. It's fine, whatever. But fucking yeah, you got those things you throw, you pretty much got to hold, and they did the same amount of damage they do when you throw them. They were they were mean.
Oh, yeah, here it is. In Marvel Rivals, Magneto, Scarlet Witch, allowing Wanda to empower Magneto's sword to fire energy waves.
Professional.
Yeah. Yeah, I honestly think I could be a decent pro at Marvels, but also that game doesn't care about you unless you're a streamer. It's so new that they just pretty much only follow streamers.
Well, yeah. My wife, she's a part of a team in Marvel Rivals, and she's got a PlayStation Cup semifinalist tag.
She needs a teammate, let me know. I'm console. Is it different when it's PlayStation and Xbox? Do you know?
Yeah, hers was the PlayStation Cup, so it was all PlayStation players.
Do they do the crossplay in tournaments?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a good question.
I gotta get rid
They
of the
might.
Xbox. I don't know enough people with Xbox anymore.
Yeah,
That's my
Xbox
problem.
is getting shitty.
That's my problem.
For me, Xbox is equivalent to a Roku.
You're not a gamer.
Xbox is buns.
Anyone that's not a gamer will think that that's a fucking Roku.
I miss when PlayStation Network was free, and
Yeah.
PS3 was just fucking awesome.
PlayStation Plus is ass. PlayStation, fix your shit. Stop making everything a paywall.
For real.
I shouldn't
Everyone stop making your things a paywall.
I shouldn't have to pay money to
Yeah.
play a free online game. You fucking looters.
Not to mention how they're fucking
EA's bad for that shit.
Yeah. EA and Ubisoft, they're both fucking dog shit for it.
and they're like discouraging like the ownership of physical media now. Basically, you buy a new game like in the physical form, it's like a link to download.
Well, like
the-
what's crazy is if you buy something online, if you buy something, you're buying to own. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But if you buy a game online and they take the game away, well, now you just lost that money, which means you're not really owning anything. Which means if you're not buying to own, then you can basically pirate it, and it's not like you're not doing anything wrong because you're not owning it anyway.
That's what it'll come down to if they don't want to like make things accessible to people.
Like with EA, you can own Battlefield, but if you don't own the EA subscription, you can't play online. So you only get to play the little short story that they have on there. And then it takes away all online access.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous.
So I need to buy the game that costs $60 and then buy your $30 a month fucking subscription so I can play that game online. What the fuck?
for real.
So while he's sending that, we're gonna wrap up here around that video. Do you have anything else you want to get out there, Josh?
Well, I think I've done a pretty good job of covering topics so far, but I will say I've been rounding up a collection of horrendous videos. I got to run past these fellas and see if it's acceptable to the audience. But no, I'll save it for next time. But I've got some good things in the works. Oh my.
I got something to say for our audience. If you have any bomb-ass recipes that you think that we would be the people that would like it, leave it in the comments. Maybe we'll make it. Maybe we won't.
If you got anything to promote or want to say and you're in the Grand Forks or North Dakota area, hit us up. You might be able to make it on the podcast.
But make sure you bring food with. Just kidding. You don't have to do that. But that'd be really appreciated.
You have to get drunk, though.
Yeah.
Forced.
I've never played Risk, but I think I want to learn how to play
We're not
Risk
playing Risk
hammered.
on this podcast. That is
15
hours.
15-hour
Hours.
podcast.
Is it that long?
If you're playing with the right people and if I'm involved, yeah.
Computer
man.
can't fucking breathe anymore. It's been
But-
going for so long.
Going on that, are you a chess player? Do you play chess?
No. Not smart enough.
I love chess. Josh, you a chess player?
I like chess.
Danny, you a chess player?
I wouldn't say I'm a player, but I like playing it every now and then.
Like, I know the basics. I just, like, am not well versed in, like, what moves need to be made. I'll just play whatever I think is going to be beneficial, you know?
Play
Yeah,
by
you always
vibe.
got to think one move ahead.
Yeah.
And you got to, it's also prediction. It's battle. It's a war game. It's one of the first war games ever invented.
Sometimes
Right.
you got to feint the fool to lure
Yep.
him into your trap.
Sacrifice pawns like we do every day.
Yeah. That's the American way, baby.
Yep. Let's play this clip. You want to give a little context?
Oh, this is just me being Jeff, being a menace.
All right,
That's
all
all
right.
it is. It's a minute long. The clip, it's... Oh, yeah, yeah.
I know you've swallowed up 6 men before, right?
Yes.
Yo, what?
Yes, I have.
On Diddy?
No Diddy.
Was P. Diddy ever a character in Fortnite?
Can't hear you.
I know he heard me.
Do you think he fucking heard you, bro? You hear how fucking loud those are?
Got a little 4-piece. Right off the
That's a
edge.
Jeff must. You got to call out however many people you got.
Oh, yeah.
It
if
happens every fucking time.
If it's more than 2, yeah, you definitely call that shit out.
Yeah.
100%.
What were you saying, Josh?
About what?
Okay. What were you pointing at and laughing about?
Okay, so you said, I can't hear you. And Josh was like, yeah, right. Or something like that. And I was like, you think he can fucking hear you? Do you hear how loud those
Honest-
headphones
Oh,
are?
yeah.
Thank you. These things, you're not even wearing headphones, you fucking
Dude,
cocksucker.
it's like a little speaker in here.
I think I was saying, was P. Diddy ever a Fortnite character?
No.
It wouldn't shock me. I could see it. 100%. Him just running around with the fucking Johnson & Johnson baby oil pickaxe.
Yeah, you could probably just call him the diddler.
Oh, man. Yeah, make it copyright free. Just make it just slightly not Diddy-esque enough so they can just call it the diddler.
Joe Camel skin removed from Fortnite. Too many kids are smoking cigarettes now.
Oh, yeah. I've actually been saving those Playboys. I'm going to, like, make a collage of tasteful nudity to glue to the inside of this trunk. Make, like, this resin art
What is tasteful
project.
nudity?
Well, nothing too vulgar, you know. Tasteful bush. They're old Playboys, so there's a lot of old bush in there.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Can't argue with that.
So, Josh, we want to make sure you come back with a fucking 30-second bit of stand-up. I know you can do it next week. Whether you bomb or not, at least you tried, right?
The first step to
yeah.
becoming successful in any field you do is bombing.
Yeah, you gotta fail at least once.
Yeah, you got to know where your fucking threshold is.
We deleted our fucking first 3 episode lineup, and those did the best fucking views out of all of them, and they all sucked. That's also why we got rid of the first 3, because they fucking sucked. And I feel like people listened to the first 3 and then stopped after that. It wasn't doing us justice.
Shit happens, working out the kinks.
No, you grow through what you go through.
Mm-hmm.
I really think I could do a solid couple minutes of
You
ranting
can't even do
bullshit,
30
though.
seconds. Okay. You want to end us with a quote?
Honestly, I think you go through what you grow through is a pretty decent.
You can't do that one.
I can't.
Nope.
All right then. Be the person that you looked up to when you were younger, and don't settle for anything less.